What is this connection awakening in them right now? So it feels like this connection didn't just touch their heart, it's really stirred something in their soul. So let's look at what this connection is awakening within them at this moment. Spirit, may we have a look? What soul lesson are they facing because of this connection? What soul lesson are they facing because of this connection? We have the 10 of Cups in reverse. Spirit, what is this connection teaching them? What is this connection teaching them? Either emotionally, spiritually? What are they starting to understand? We have the Chariot again in a different deck. We saw this yesterday. And let's have a look at how this connection is shifting their path or their perspective. We have the 5 of Swords that came in reverse. This connection is awakening a deep truth in the person that you're thinking about. They thought that they could keep their heart safe by staying still, but now that silence is starting to ache. Starting out here with this 10 of Cups reversed really reveals a collapse of illusion. They might have convinced themselves that comfort or surface level contentment was enough, until your presence really challenged their belief. The Chariot, which we had seen yesterday, I mentioned earlier, is now galloping instead of being still, a direct evolution from yesterday's energy, where we had seen both of these horses sitting on the ground. So this shows that there is something that has shifted. There is a desire to move, to act, and to claim what matters. It's stirring in them now. And then we have this 5 of Swords reversed. This is vulnerable and honest. They're questioning their own actions and their own silence, or maybe the way that they've pushed love away. And this connection is awakening their consciousness, their compassion, and their clarity, but it is not without inner conflict. So this is for someone who feels like their connection really stirred something life-altering, but who hasn't seen the external proof of it yet. So you might be in no contact, there could be emotional distance, or you could be in some kind of cycle of almosts, but you feel the shift, you sense the pull. This reading confirms that they are awakening to what they've lost, to what they want, and to who you are in their story. And even if they are currently silent, their soul is moving now. So let's have a look at what soul lesson are they facing because of this connection. We have this beautiful 10 of Cups that came in reverse, and they're really being asked to confront the illusion of fulfillment. So this card reversed, which I don't see very often, really shows that they may have chosen comfort over alignment, or surface peace over true emotional depth. And whether it was staying in an unfulfilling situation or avoiding real connection out of fear, this relationship is awakening to the truth that almost happy isn't enough anymore. Your presence has revealed what is missing, and now they can't unsee it. And the lesson here is emotional truth must take precedence over emotional safety. Now, what this connection is teaching them is this Chariot card with the galloping horses. So this connection is teaching them that movement must come from inner alignment. So unlike yesterday's version of the card, where we saw these 2 unicorns that was sitting still, and if you haven't seen yesterday's reading, you might really find it worthwhile having a look at. This Chariot is in motion. The soul-aligned movement has begun. They are really learning that they cannot outrun their feelings forever. They're being pulled by the heart, by spirit, and by something ancient within, to step forward and to stop running from what feels real. So the Chariot is also a card of willpower, of courage and balance between opposing forces. And they're learning that true love requires that balance, the head and the heart, the past and the future, the fear and the desire. And once again, like we had seen in the Chariot card yesterday, there is a lot of Egyptian imagery. We've got the pyramids, we've got sacred architecture, and this again suggests that this might not be the first time that your souls have journeyed together, that this could be a past life connection that is now bleeding through into this lifetime and urging unfinished movement to finally unfold. Now, of course, this is not going to resonate with everyone, and nor is it meant to. If you would like your own private reading, then I offer a couple. One of a same-day reading that is delivered to you within 24 hours, or one of my most popular offerings at this moment is where we look at the soul's connection, we look at the soul's contracts, and we look into past lives, and we look and see if you have shared past lifetimes together, what you may have been to one another, and what lessons are you bringing from that lifetime into these lifetimes. We also look at where you might be on this cycle, and if you are destined to come together in the physical. So if that's something that you are curious about, there is a link in my bio to those. Going on to how this connection has shifted their path or perspective with this Five of Swords reversed. They're really beginning to regret the way that they handled things, and this reversal shows that the inner conflict is no longer about winning or about self-protection. It is about reconciliation and release and rethinking old patterns of sabotage. This connection is really showing them that pride has a cost, and they may be feeling the loneliness that came with pushing you away. So their perspective is shifting from defense to repair, and they're not just seeing what they've lost, they're starting to realize that they were the one who walked away from something sacred. Let's ask one final question. What action are you being guided to take towards your own alignment, even if they haven't moved yet? So if they haven't come forward and done anything, what are you being asked to do? We have the Page of Cups. So you are very much being guided to return to your heart, not from a place of longing, but from a place of gentle openness. The Page of Cups really invites you to stay emotionally available to what is meant for you, while also holding strong emotional boundaries. To me, the Page of Cups has always been the wild card within tarot, to expect the unexpected. So this isn't about waiting or chasing, it's about choosing to stay connected to your authentic feelings, your creativity, and your soul's quiet voice. So this card really says, keep your heart soft, but keep it sacred. Let love live in you, but not rule you. You are the embodiment of emotional wisdom in progress. And if this connection stirred something divine in you, allow it to become a devotional act toward your own healing and your own path and your own soul art. Your heart is really guiding you towards something softer and wiser and more aligned. And if this connection stirred something in your soul, then this might be part of a much older story. So let's explore it together in your own soul contract reading. You will find all of my readings linked in the bio. Let me show you. All of my offerings are here, from journals, oracle cards, and here are my readings. This is the same day reading, returned within 24 hours, and this is my soul contract reading. I also offer beginners and intermediate tarot classes. These are online classes, and upon completion you can receive certification. The cards that we have used today you will find under Tarot Stack.